To the latest on the federal budget as the government begins to sell its blueprint for re-election in 2015. The finance minister is promising to balance the books by the next time Canadians go to the polls. That's left him without a lot of cash to throw around and given opposition groups lots of fodder for criticism. Our Ottawa Bureau Chief Jacques Probeau joins us now with the reaction. Jacques.
Robin, the Conservative government was out selling its budget today. 22 cabinet ministers fanning out across the country, everywhere from Iqaluit to Niagara Falls. Of course, the chief salesman for this budget is the man who wrote it. Finance Minister Jim Flaherty was in Vancouver today, speaking to the city's Board of Trade.
The job really is to try to achieve the balance between those two goals of getting back to balanced budgets and economic growth.
Part of his sales pitch focuses on the removal of tariffs from baby clothes to athletic gear, a change that should save consumers money. But what the Conservatives aren't talking about is that 72 countries will no longer qualify for a discount tariff rate aimed at poor countries. Included in that list are India, Brazil, and China. In 2015, goods from those countries will face a higher duty of around 3%. That will add $333 million to Ottawa's bottom line, money that will come directly from consumers' wallets.
We've taken some countries off the list that shouldn't be on the list anymore, like the BRIC countries that have grown exponentially.
It's notable that the government's not talking about some of those changes, which in fact could have a more significant impact, and in fact in all likelihood would have more of a significant impact than a one-off credit for the purchase of hockey gear, as an example.
Ottawa's plans to offer grants worth up to $15,000 to people who want to learn new job skills is also facing criticism from the provinces. They're expected to pick up a third of the cost, and some, like Quebec, say Ottawa is sticking its nose where it's not wanted.
I think it's a direct attack against Quebec. We have our ways of doing things. For example, in labor training, we have our own programs.
Underlying this budget is the Tories' promise to balance the books by 2015. They're staking their political future on it, but it will take a couple of years to find out how that bet pays off. Robin?
All right, thanks very much, Jacques.